This whole situation with Nicole Murphy, she has her looks, man. There are men who still will sleep with this woman. There are probably men who will, try to wife her up. But she just to lower herself to being a side piece. Because I'm pretty sure that before those pics went viral of her at the pool with Antoine Fuqua, they were messing around, and I listened to other women talk about how they, there were certain signs that both of these guys were having relations with each other. There was subtle things, and that was from a woman's perspective. Well, I only heard maybe one or two females speak on it, but mainly just one. Okay. And they talked about how her chest was on his stomach and her body language when they would be around each other. It was of two people who are very comfortable with each other. And if a woman has a dude in the friend zone, or she just is casually acquainted with a guy, she's not going to be all up on him. She's just not. But the fact that she was lets people know that they had probably been messing around for quite some time. And with a woman who's as careful as she is, she's a very careful about her image. Image is everything to Nicole Murphy. From the time she went from Eddie to Michael Strahan to her being basically single since they broke up with each other. And she hasn't been attached. She has carefully crafted her image, but that mask has started to slip. If not, it has already slipped already. And it is because you have women who, like Nicole, who still may have their attractiveness at an older age. They're not looking for a single guy. They're looking for a guy who is unavailable. Shout out to Dollar Washer. Appreciate that, man. Shout out to everybody that's coming in, man. Like the stream. Now, you would think a woman who's been able to keep herself up for quite some time will find herself being a side piece. This doesn't surprise me. There are a lot of attractive women, younger and older, who are side chicks. They're comfortable being side chicks for the right dude. Married men are always going to have an advantage over single men. No matter if you are a dude who, you look good, you're in shape, you got a good job, there's still going to be some married dude who's going to have a little bit more of an advantage than you. I think one of the reasons is because that man is unavailable relationship wise. And she knows that if she's messing around with him, he's not going to tell anybody, or she perceives that he's not going to tell anybody. And because she perceives that he's not going to tell anybody, she feels comfortable sleeping with that man. But what she doesn't understand is that man may be a very bad cheater. So he may not tell nobody, but his wife may find out. And we've seen instances of the wives finding out and putting these women on blast. Now you look at Antoine Fuqua, right? He seems like he was in a marriage with a woman who actually cared about him. She was shouting him out for his latest achievements. Now, physically, she's not looking her best like she did. His wife, Layla Rashawn. Y'all know her. She did a lot of movies in the 90s. Just so happened that right at the turn of the century, like 2000, they got married, or in 99, they got married. And I think she sort of put her career kind of on hold while he did his acting thing. And I believe they have children together as well. And she seems to really care about this guy. And I'm not saying that he doesn't care about her, but I think in his mind it's cheaper to keep her. And physically, she's not at her best. And he knows that if they were to break up, the court of public opinion will sway in her way to the point to where it could damage him as a Hollywood director. Because these film studios are very sensitive to men who have marital issues. or who have issues dealing with women, whether it be some type of Me Too situation, we know this. I don't think he's attracted to her anymore. He's not attracted to his wife, Layla Rashawn, anymore. I think he wants to leave. You look at pictures of them together, he looks like he doesn't even want to be there. So here you have the 51-year-old cougar MILF herself, who is single and available. She meets him at a movie premiere when he's there with his wife. In her mind, she notices that he's not happy with this woman. She's probably asked him. He's probably told her, confided in her. And she sees an opportunity to take a married man from his wife. This is a situation where I tell y'all, man, this whole female empowerment crap, it doesn't work. Women don't like each other. Women are always looking to, but there are women out there who are always envious and jealous of other women and what they have and who they're with. And they will always seek to have the opportunity to take what that person has. They may smile in each other's face, show love for each other on social media, but she's on your dude's page more than she's on your page. She's liking his pictures, leaving emojis in the comment section, making it seem like it's innocent, but she's just biding her time. She wants that man to know that she's interested, but she wants to keep it as friendly as possible. See, a man who understands the nature of women, understands when a woman wants his attention and wants to keep his attention until that time she strikes. She knows this dude is unhappy with his wife. She knows that dude is attracted to her. And then you have this situation that comes into play. Now I want y'all to understand, that is a good point, Marie, and I was just about to get into that. She was looking right at the cameras when they were snapping photos of him and her. She looked right at the camera as if she knew what was going on. Almost like she was setting this dude up to either look bad or to put him in a position to leave his wife. That's why I tell y'all, he might have been smashing for a while and has been promising to leave his wife over and over again and hasn't done it. His wife is still shouting him out on social media. Nicole is getting in her feelings. So she feels like this is, that's just me just being a skeptic and looking on the outside looking. This is me just taking a different approach, people. I'm not a conspiracy theorist. That maybe she just took the whole situation into her own hands. I mean, it happens. I mean, she looked right at the camera, man, and Antoine had no idea. Some people said that maybe he knew. Come on, man. This guy is a Hollywood director. Image is everything. You can't be no Hollywood director. You can't be no Hollywood director out here messing around on your wife who may be physically going through stuff. So I don't think this is a ploy by him. This is what ruins careers, especially for black directors. Because it's very tough for black directors to really get a foothold in the entertainment industry. And when you have a guy who's as accomplished as Antoine Fuqua in this situation, he ain't setting this up. There's no way listen, Nicole Murphy is 51. She has nothing to lose. And instead of her going out and getting with a man who's single, she don't feel like single men are good enough for her. That's her mindset. That's the mindset of a woman who never has enough, who believes that she can get or take any man that she wants. And it wouldn't surprise me if she knew the situation would happen. You're 51-year-old woman who I'm sure don't want to be single forever. You know, eventually, no one's gonna care how nice your body look. They're gonna look at your age. They're gonna look at the fact that you're gonna start graying. Okay? And they're only gonna see you as a sexual object. But you still want to be able to pick and choose the type of men you want, whether they're in a relationship or not. Because both of them are around the same age. He's 51. No, he's 53. She's 51. And maybe she sees that as her match. Somebody either in status and somebody who's close to her age. But you're not acting your age, Nicole. You're chasing behind a married man who I don't see leaving his wife anytime soon. You're the one who's going to look bad. You're the one who's going to be left looking the worst in this, because all he has to do is, say, hey, everything is good in my marriage. I deny doing anything. I'm with my wife. I'm not going anywhere. We had our issues. And you're going to be the one looking bad in the situation. People are going to look at you as a home wrecker. And after years of crafting your image together, putting on that mask has finally slipped and people see you for who you are. And I know Eddie Murphy, who had to pay you a lot of money, okay, to go away. I know he's somewhere laughing because he knows the real you. Okay, Michael Strahan's somewhere shaking his head because he was gonna marry you. Shannon Sharp is still simping his ass off, talking about she's still my friend, even though she's the side piece of a married man. And he tried to date her and got curved. This guy got curved by Nicole Murphy, but he still, he still has her back. That, when I'm telling you, once that mask slipped, you can never get it back. I'm telling you, this is why I don't understand why women choose to get in situations with men who are still legally, not only legally married, but is legally living with his said wife. Do you know how financially damaging it would be for him to leave his wife? Especially in the state that she apparently is in. It would affect him to the point of no return. It would affect his future earnings, his career as a director. People won't want to work with him. People will claim that he's not the best, the guy to be working with. If you look at his family background, y'all got to understand that plays a part into it. There's been a lot of careers derailed either through allegations of misconduct or through infidelity. Infidelity will definitely hinder your career in entertainment because people will write all types of articles about you. There will be all types of social media campaigns, and it would be bad for your brand. He sees no. Now again, I could be wrong. Maybe he does want to be with Nicole Murphy. I doubt it. Long term, this was a conquest for him. Nicole Murphy, you were a conquest. He conquered you. And you want to come out with your team and say, well, we're just friends. Nah, y'all not. Come on, man. Go look at her social media activity on his pages. Look how when they were at this premiere, look how they both were hugged up with each other at this movie premiere. That will let you know everything you know about this so-called friendship. And I'm telling you right now, man, if you are a married woman and your husband brings a single woman, a woman who's attractive, into the situation claiming she's a friend, you need to understand that that woman is trying to take your spot.